Good morning from my aunt and uncle's house in the south of France, where we've come to celebrate Philip's birthday tomorrow, and I am up very bright and early so that Galahad can come out for his little pee. I can't describe how much he loves it here because it's a completely enclosed garden, so he's free to run around wherever he wants. He is loving it. I'm starting the day with a delicious cup of tea, and then we're all going into Beziers to explore the old town, maybe do a spot of shopping because apparently there's a very big Soleado shop there, and you all know how I love Soleado. We'll probably have lunch in Beziers as well, and then we're going to Pezenas this afternoon for a spot of brocanting. So although it's not Philip's birthday yet, he's already pretty wildly excited. Last time I came here, I just lost Lancelot, so I didn't know how it would feel coming back. And I must say, being here with Galahad has been extremely healing. Oh, it's lovely to see how much he loves this house. Good morning.
Good morning.
I thought you'd have gone already. I thought we'd be meeting you there later.
No, it's meeting at 10.
Yes.
Yeah, half an hour early.
Okay, so you're just slowly easing into the day. Tatinette, you're beautiful. Oh la la. Oh. You look as though you're in a Jane Austen film, arriving at the ball.
And why not?
And with stairs like that, you must feel like it every day.
With an iPhone in the hand.
Yeah, of course. I mean, they always had that.
Period dress.
Okay, I have the iPhone. Jane Austen had the pen, the quill.
See you soon.
All right. Bye. No, Galahad, you're not going yet, darling. You're not going yet, my angel. I know they're more fun, but come on. We've arrived in Beziers and we're going through lots of tiny little pretty streets with lovely shops along them. Looking for the mairie because apparently my aunt and uncle are in a cafe just opposite the mairie. Ooh, tapissier sur siège. Very nice.
Next time I go down, we might bring some.
Yeah, things should be upholstered. We're just walking past this shop with the most beautiful floors. Absolutely wonderful floors. Imagine those in the bathrooms at Lalande. Look at the borders.
I actually think that would look amazing. Bottom right with the top right border.
Bottom right with top right. Oh, yeah.
The two middle ones look incredible.
Actually quite bottom left as well. I like them all.
I'm actually serious. I'm thinking maybe pets in the middle.
Didn't realise you were serious, darling. Oh.
Pets for the middle, and then this was with the two from the right. What do you think?
I certainly think we should go in here later. So we might go and do a little bit of shopping for the chateau, and I know Galahad's looking for a little Provençal scarf to wear.
He hasn't stopped talking about it.
I know. We found you. Hello.
Good morning.
We're not stopping for a drink. We have important things to do. We've arrived at the big Soleado store, so we're going to go straight in.
Je préfère les couleurs un peu plus claires.
Oui, but it's a shame because it's very pretty too. I have found something. So in the outlet section, we have this little jacket. Oui, un pantalon.
Un pantalon.
That's very nice. I found this and I have the matching skirt at home. So with winter approaching with still no heating, I think this might be quite useful. I love it. And it's in the outlet section. This is my favourite rail.
I love this.
You found your favourite thing in the whole shop.
It's definitely my favourite. I think it's so beautiful.
I really like it. And it's warm. It's a good winter one.
Ça va la taille?
Lovely. This one's too big. It's a pity because it's all beaded.
It's beautiful.
It's beautiful, but it's too big. So, honestly, it's fun. I love you in that. I know it's not your normal sort of thing. I really like it.
I like it quite.
The main problem with it is that I have the skirt and the jacket, and if we wear them at the same time by accident, we're going to look like a sort of circus
Like your
team.
aunt and uncle, how they, always match.
Yeah, but not with the same outfit.
And Mary.
And I like this one. I like this one for autumn because it's quite warm. It's almost a bit fleecy. Not fleecy, but that really, really soft cotton. So this, I think, is a winner. And all of this is from the outlet section. We are out on Les Avenues Paul Riquet. This is the beautiful tree-lined avenue going all the way down the heart of Beziers. We're having a €20 set menu starting with baked camembert. Good grief, that's all for me. Tatinette's having a platter of charcuterie, oui. But the rest of us, baked camembert, except for you. You're being very aesthetic and just starting with the main course.
That's it. Because I would have loved the charcuterie with the cheese
the camembert.
and the camembert.
The main course has just arrived, and I actually finished all the camembert, and it is moule marinière. Philip has his classic spaghetti bolognese, and I'm happy because the chips have just arrived. Wow, Tatinette, you're doing very well.
Oh, I adore the sauce. I really like
No holding back, is there?
No.
back.
He was going to wear this as a bandana, but actually it's got quite windy, and so we've made it into a little shawl. Have you ever seen anything so chic? Except for the little tag sticking out. We'll have to cut that off later. Well, it's nice because it's just blocking the wind a little bit for him, because it's a warm day but very windy. After lunch, we've come into the tile shop, and we've noticed there were others on the floor we couldn't really see. And this is quite lovely, isn't it? Some really lovely ones. Let's see, what is this one? So these are normal ceramic. They're not encaustic tiles. So they're bound to be a lot cheaper than encaustic, but I think it's okay for a little tiny shower room. We're going to go home and measure everything and then phone to make an order, because we've fallen rather in love with this wonderful pink, and it's slightly faded throughout, and it comes in this size or in a square format. But the square format's a different square to the floor tiles, so it doesn't really work with the floor tiles we're looking at. Quite tricky. Yeah, I think we need to go back and have a look at home. Philip and Galahad have just driven me very safely to Pezenas. We're meeting up with Tatinette and Stephen, and my uncle's cousins who are staying with them at the moment as well. We're all going to have a little look around the centre of town and the Brocantes. The first building we've seen stepping out of the car park is this. So romantic, so gorgeous. Though we have no idea where my aunt and uncle are, but we are ready to go. It is such a pretty town. Though I must say it's getting quite chilly this afternoon, and I'm very happy I brought my jacket with me. It was in the boot of the car. I didn't think I'd need it, but I do. What climber is this?
No idea.
What a gorgeous blue. It's really beautiful.
Towards the pink, purple.
It melts my heart looking at them. Yes, it does. I'm coming. Don't worry. I was just doing a bit of filming. The streets are so pretty. It's filled with tiny little artisanal shops, lots of pottery places, and really nice clothes. Isn't that gorgeous? Mummy would love that.
That's the bag you've got in.
Oh, I've got it in orange.
You got the broken pink.
Nick would love these. Oh gosh, everything's so pretty. Ooh, apéro, terre et mer, sardines and nibbles, but no, we've just eaten. Philip doesn't have my enthusiasm for the little artisanal shops. You're just like, where are the brocantes? We want a brocante. Where are the brocantes? Never mind the bags and the pottery. Where are the brocantes? What has he seen? The word brocante shining like a beacon in the distance, calling you to your spiritual home. Oh, this is such a cool entrance. Read a shell sign, cinema chairs. Actually, I think they're more like the school chairs. Oh, it's very cool. You've got to go up these very old stairs to get to it. Just the entrance and the building alone is worth it. Now, Philip, what you didn't know you needed, a matador suit for all the bullfighting in the gardens at Lalande. Don't know what the neighbours would say about their cows. Gosh, I don't know what this is for, but it's beautiful. There's this huge, well, it says flacon, it's like a bottle. It's not quite a cap, but it's really beautiful. Crystal. Wonderful. Well, you found your heaven and I found mine, Philip. Breakfast tray for breakfast in bed. Is it a puffer fish? That is so cool. I don't think I need the breakfast tray, and I definitely don't need the puffer fish. So we're off to find the next place, and we think we've managed to get through to my aunt and uncle. We've had no signal for a while, so we're on our way to find them. I like those cups very much. And I keep seeing cardigans.
Oh my goodness, have you seen the mantle?
That Mummy would love. No, oh my goodness. Philip, you're right, that's beautiful. These buildings are so old that the treasures are the buildings themselves. Do you see what I mean about the buildings? They often had these huge arches at the front. I don't know if that was for stables or carriages, or if in the past there were shop fronts here. It's a very, very old city. A lot of these buildings are 16th century, and this is the town that Molière lived in for a long time. So we're looking for Bistro Molière, but as I pointed out to Philip, they're all called Bistro Molière. We have found Brasserie Molière. So they must be around here somewhere. They've moved on again. They are further down the road. We have instructions to meet them at a bench. It's getting quite exciting. Yeah, it's a real treasure hunt. The bench past the Crédit Agricole. We have located them, and Philip's got the hiccups. Wow, that's low. So low. That was quite low. That was exciting.
It's like being at home. We get those at home.
I find it quite exciting.
What's the can?
Another brocante and a bigger one, darling.
This is the one that I bought the
Oh,
€1.
And I didn't go in with you.
Yeah.
I was outside with Lancelot. Yes. It is an Aladdin's Cave of Delight. If it weren't for the hiccups, Philip would be in heaven. There's a huge section of lots and lots of religious statues, but this is the one I like the most. She's entirely made out of porcelain, and that golden dress is pretty. She's covered with a robe with stars and standing on a starry orb. I'm so sorry, Philip. They will stop one day.
I'm trying to keep them in as well. They're sort of taking
You can't suppress it, darling. This clock is cracking me up. These winged putti make the passing of time look like a lot of fun. Oh, they have gorgeous plates here. They're assiette barboutine. These are all faience plates, and they're all different. Look at this one. Isn't that absolutely gorgeous? They're really pretty. They all date from about 1900, and we've pretty much fallen in love with these asparagus plates. Just look at that Art Nouveau detailing. And I've also fallen in love with this one. There's just one of these with poppies. Again, perfect Art Nouveau plate. And that single butterfly. All of the decorations are so naturalistic. There's the strawberries. So many of them have artichokes. This one's a purple globe artichoke with the lovely artichoke leaves all around it. And then, grapes and vine leaves. And this one, again, it's just magnificent styling. Look at this vase, darling. So it's split into three so that you can really fan the flowers out. And there's a little frog leaping down by a heron.
That's very cute.
I love this strainer. Look, beautiful flower. Just little holes in the bottom. There's berries in there, and that leaf is great. I find this bowl very funny because the handle's made out of two geese that just met at the top. We just ran back to the shop where we saw those beautiful Art Nouveau plates. I got 3 of them there, and I ran back because I'd seen a really pretty Art Nouveau jug. I sent a photo of it to Ollie and he likes it, so I dashed back to get it for Ollie and Camilla. Next time we go down, we'll take a really pretty Art Nouveau jug with us. Now we're in another brocante with wonderful old tea towels and sheets. Oh, my grandmother's initials, PB. That one is actually very, very beautiful. And these lovely old bed covers, none of which we need, but all of which are a pleasure to look at. I do like this one.
It's got your grandmother's initials, right?
€45, and it's 2 meters 35 wide, so it'll do a really big bed. My grandmother's initials are sort of drawing me. Quite simple, other than that in the middle. Look.
Lovely. Could be good for Cap d'Agde.
I agree with you, because often in Cap d'Agde it's too hot.
As a tablecloth.
It's really 2 drivers, isn't it? Not one.
Absolutely.
Look at his little paw on your shoulder, helping you the whole way.
He's like, you're doing great, sweet.
I think Mummy may have paid him to be the backseat driver in her absence.
Yes, we're going the right way, Galahad. We are.
We're heading back to Tatinette and Stevens now. And when we get back, I'll show you those lovely plates that I got again and the jug that I got for Ollie and Camilla. Exhausted after our massive lunch in Beziers and wandering around all day, so we're just having a very quiet night, all snuggled up. As you can see, this room is not decorated yet, but tomorrow I will give you all the first glimpses of some of the furniture we moved into my aunt and uncle's house. They've started to arrange some of the rooms downstairs, so you will see all of that in tomorrow's Chateau Diaries. But just before going to bed, I wanted to show you again the things that we got today. these two asparagus plates.
It goes so well with your pajamas.
Thank you. I do always try to coordinate my plates to my pajamas, but I love them so much. And this one is my favourite, but the asparagus is your favourite.
No, actually, I love that one too. I love the little background.
I know.
Pattern.
Those little, is it quatrefoils?
Yeah, a little bit.
Very, very pretty. Oh, cinque foils. There's definitely a fifth dot there. And this is what I got for Oliver and Camilla.
It's beautiful.
Isn't it gorgeous?
It's
actually
absolutely beautiful.
goes so well with all of this.
It does, doesn't it?
I think we need to look out at more of these Babourtine plates because we've been looking a lot at porcelain, but it is nice to see the turn of the century faience in France.
I do like earthenware as well. It's
Yeah,
just
it's
it's just difficult to find ones. Look, for example, this is
I know, but
quite
it's
badly.
just, it makes me happy.
Me too.
It makes me happy.
But it's difficult to find ones with happy colours like this.
If any of you would be interested in us listing any Babourtine plates on the Jarvis Jansen website.
I'm not listing this.
Yes, no, I know. These we're keeping.
I know.
These are for us. But I'm very happy to look out in future if any of you are
Me too.
interested.
And there's so many things I see that are beautiful.
Yes, and this whole Art Nouveau styling, which I'm coming round to more and more. I was never into it when I was younger, but I think Oliver's house as well has opened my eyes to the beauty of it. Right, well, I think I'm going to bed, following the example of a far more sensible creature who's already nearly asleep. So I'll say good night to all of you. And tomorrow is Philip's birthday. So tomorrow's video will be Philip's birthday here in my aunt and uncle's house in the south. And apparently he has found an auction that he wants us to go to. So we'll be going to that in the morning. And as I said, I'll show you around my aunt and uncle's house a little bit. And until then, night night and see you tomorrow.